Alright. Hello and welcome back to Space Mates. And I'm your host, Mushy Pillow, and this is my co-host, Crunky Gamer. Crunky Gamer, say hello.
Hello.
Alright. And welcome back. Now, I recall somebody saying on our first podcast, directed towards you, by Bonk9, Crunky sounds like a Scorpy, or Scorpy from Hilverai, is you know what that is, Lamau. What do you have to say about that?
Hold on. I'm gonna listen to what that is, because I have no idea what that is.
Me neither. I thought it was
Well,
like
I have to find out.
I thought it was referencing like a game character or something.
Scorpy from what?
Hilverai. HLVRAI.
Spell that again. HELV what?
HLVRAI. You did you get it?
Yeah, I did. I don't know what it is.
Hold on, let me search it up.
I think it's Half-Life VR.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hold on, Scorpy. Oh, Scorpy from HLVRAI. I guess so. Yeah. Oh. Oh no.
What?
I'll I'll just send it to you in Discord. Hold on. I can't show this on the podcast.
Okay.
What do you think about it?
Oh,
I don't
I don't like it.
I don't get it. I don't get what that's supposed to be or what it means. I haven't played Half-Life VR yet. Well, I mean, I have. I played it at my friend Christian's, but
Played Half-Life.
yeah, I played Half-Life a little bit. Half-Life 2.
Is it good?
What I played of it, yeah, it's pretty good. Like, although I
I bet
couldn't.
it's good.
What is it?
I bet it's not that good.
Oh, dang. That's a hot take from Crunky Gamer. I'm sure there are some people that agree with you.
Well, does it have Super Mario in it?
I'm not sure.
No, it doesn't, so it's automatically worse.
I'm not sure if it actually. I don't know. Maybe there's an Easter egg. Wait, I want to search up Mario from Half-Life, or Mario in Half-Life.
It probably exists, I don't know. What? Don't laugh like that.
Hold on, I'll send it to you too. I'm gonna use that video. I'm gonna use that in the video too. So everyone will. Why isn't it? Okay. So everyone will see this masterpiece.
No, no.
Imagine
You're
being
not
in.
gonna stop the photo.
Imagine being in this world.
Oh, oh no.
Oh no.
Mario looks down on you like you're a little peasant.
You are a peasant. You are nothing compared to Mario. Mario is life.
Oh God.
It's beautiful.
It's not.
I enjoy it. I enjoy looking at Mario's face as I look into the sky.
What sane man enjoys this?
Me.
You're not sane, Seth.
I am sane.
Guys, Seth is bipolar.
No, no, I'm not. Probably.
Yep.
No, I'm not bipolar. There's been no medical evidence to support that claim.
Yeah, there is.
Okay, then give me your evidence.
It's me. I'm your evidence.
Well, shit. Yeah. I said it. I said the thing. Does that upset you? You should. You're not. Okay, for the record, I'm not bipolar. I don't think, at least.
You don't know.
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. I might
Take a quiz
be.
then.
Well, I'm not going to take some
I
online.
want to know if you are bipolar or not, Seth.
I'm not going to take online quiz.
It's very important to me to know if you are bipolar.
Okay, listen. I'm not going to take an online quiz that probably has no scientific
You
evidence
have no
behind
idea,
it.
though. You have no idea, though.
Yeah, that's right. That's why I would go to a doctor to find out.
You literally have no idea. I mean, I might have the cure for it. Bipolar right now.
You have the cure for bipolar?
Yeah.
Well, then give it to me.
I can't.
Shouldn't you be giving it to yourself? Because haven't you said that you have bipolar?
I probably do. There are medical signs that prove or that can prove if you are bipolar, and I have like a few signs of it, like a basically like an 8 out of 10 ratio. So I'm pretty sure I'm bipolar.
Well, I mean, you still probably go to a doctor to find out if you are bipolar.
I don't want to go to a doctor. I know I'm straight.
What?
It's a line from a song, Seth. You wouldn't get it.
Oh.
Don't. It's more. It goes like, don't need an approval rate or a doctor's approval rate. I know I'm straight, but it's not like against gay people.
Well, okay.
I enjoy gay people. Don't take that the wrong way. Edit this out.
No, it's staying in and staying in.
Oh, there goes my phone.
crunkygamer 2020. I enjoy gay people.
I do. I like their existence because they're.
So do I. Because if they didn't, I wouldn't be able to get my rocks off.
As long as they're not offensive to each other.
Yeah. What?
What is Dicey Dungeons? Okay, it's a game on Steam.
Sounds like a fun game to play.
It probably is not.
Hey. What?
I'm sorry.
What if the creators of Dicey Dungeon are watching right now?
I'm sorry. That's all I can really say.
Yeah, good. They want to hear that. Sorry from you.
For what? I just said that their game was bad.
You hurt their feelings.
I'm sorry.
Look at them. They're crying right now on their knees.
I didn't mean to make them cry.
You made them lose their job, their wife, their family.
I didn't mean to make them cry.
They lost their wife and family because of you.
Oh, I hate this.
What do you mean? What do you mean you hate it? You hate the fact that they lost their child and family? Yeah, I bet they do too.
You guys should check out whatever that game I just said was. I don't even remember.
Hold on. I'm looking up Dicey Dungeons, so I'm gonna look up the creator of Dicey Dungeons.
Yeah, you guys should check out that game, Dungeons.
Oh, it showed up on like when I just searched up, oh, it doesn't look that bad actually.
It probably isn't. I was just trying to make a little bit of discussion.
Well, look where we are now, Will.
I think you broke your mic because it doesn't sound good at all.
Oh, really?
Well, I'm joking. It's just really like loud.
Oh. Well, maybe. Hopefully that doesn't affect the podcast.
It's really funny.
The inventor. The inventor can seem tricky at first, but it is unbelievably powerful when using... What?
The Elder Scrolls game Greymore. I almost said Gaymore. Apparently it's got mixed reviews. I guess it's not that good.
Why? Because...
I'm not saying it's not good because I want to. I'm just saying it because based on reviews.
It's $14?
I don't know if it's good or bad. I'm just saying what the reviews are saying.
Okay, Will, okay.
This time I'm not trying to hate on them. I'm just basing what they said, what people said.
Okay, bro, okay.
What is Fly Punch Boom? Oh, it's just a big man fighting a snail. This poor snail went around the planet. Oh no, it was a taco. What?
What?
This is like Angry Birds and Dragon Ball and like Phineas and Ferb.
I can't find a picture of the creator. The future me. Just put up a picture of some random stock image of a guy. Just...
Oh my god, there was like a big, huge, cute, cuddly thing that blew fire and killed everyone. What is even going on?
And make sure he has like a smirky... He has like a smirk on his face, and like he's looking at the camera like, oh yeah, I'm the big man, and make sure his arms are crossed.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't actually mean to like screech there. My voice just broke, and like oh.
Yeah, I'll make sure to turn down the audio if it's too loud. And if I'm too loud, I want to turn myself down.
I literally did the "this is unacceptable" thing.
Yeah, basically. What are you? What are you, Lemon Grab? Voiced by Justin Roiland, creator. Well, he's either the creator or the co-creator of Rick and Morty.
He's the co-creator.
Who's the other creator of Rick and Morty?
I don't know. I don't watch Rick and Morty.
You don't watch Rick and Morty?
Not anymore.
Well, then you don't have the high IQ. That's just facts. Dan Harmon. Yeah. Okay.
Sounds like a cool guy.
He is pretty cool. He was on an episode of Game Grumps. And he was pretty funny. They talked about the awful Cat in the Hat movie with Jim Carrey.
That was pretty awful.
It was, but I fucking loved that movie. It was. It was based.
How was it based? What was it based off of? The Cat in the Hat? That's about it.
Well, yeah, but metaphorically speaking, it is based in politics. It's
okay, Seth. Prove to me how it is based in politics.
Okay.
Give me a full detail.
Okay. No, I got this.
Okay, come on.
Okay.
All right.
I'm
waiting.
Alright.
No, don't laugh. This is serious.
I'm sorry. I got the giggles. Alright. So I'm getting there. Chill. So the cat in the hat, preferably. The cat represents anarchy and chaotic government. And the bad guy that got covered in goo, whatever his name was, he represented capitalism. And
Wait, who does?
the rich guy that like hits on the mom.
Oh, okay. Keep going.
Okay, so he represents capitalism and big companies that feed off the poor and ruin the ecosystem.
All right.
And the children represent our
Whoa!
yeah.
I didn't know I had Toy Story 4. Anyways, go on.
Yeah. Okay. So
I'm sorry, I just didn't notice. I saw it over here.
yeah, no, it's fine.
I also have Space Jam.
It's giving me more time to improvise.
And the Garfield movie with the second one, not the first one, and it's the live action one.
Oh God.
And Dirty Dancing and
Oh well, that's not actually a bad movie.
Anyways, continue with your political debate.
All right. I see you. The children represent the impressionable youth, and it shows capitalism trying to win over the mom, which represents.
What's the mom represent? Come on.
It represents the government.
The government.
Yeah, the government, because the mom governs things.
So she either has to choose total anarchy or capitalism.
Correct.
Well, I think both forms of government aren't that good. I mean, anarchy is better than capitalism. Keep on going.
Sorry. And I'm trying to think of more characters.
You don't even know the movie.
I do know the movie because I watched it. I used to watch the movie all the time.
I get that, but what about the fifth? What about the little two guys?
Oh,
with the beard?
Thing 1 and Thing 2?
Yes.
They represent me and you.
What equation do we have in the government?
That we're just bystanders.
Okay, Seth, I'm starting to your whole entire political debate is falling flat on.
No. How is it falling apart?
Because we're not even in government. All we do is just sit here and.
We are the regular U.S. citizens, which means we do have a little bit of political power.
Do you know about your rights?
Yes, I know about my rights.
Okay.
I know my rights. I know that I can have.
What are your 4 main rights?
Or
your 3 main rights, I mean.
Freedom of speech.
No.
But fine, if I don't have the freedom of speech.
Pursuit of happiness.
What?
Life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness.
Well, I mean, I didn't know if you was talking about that.
Those are your main rights, and then you got the civil rights.
What about my constitutional rights? Huh?
I don't know. Please stop attacking me.
I'm not attacking you. You were attacking me and saying that my political debate, as you put it, is falling apart.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's right. Wallow in your self-defeat.
Continue with your Cat in the Hat story.
Okay. So
What is the fish?
So the fish represents socialists.
Yeah. Okay.
Socialists.
How?
Uh, because he wants to be. He wants everyone to work as a team, and he wants to expel anarchy. But he's kinda with capitalism a little bit, but not too much. He's kind of scared of capitalism, but he's just doing his own thing.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Is there any other characters in the movie?
I don't think so. They're all just background characters. Like it's all just...
Background character number one is a conservative.
Which I don't know which background character you're talking about.
The first one.
Yeah, I could see that, but which one?
Yeah. The first one that appears on screen, Seth.
Well, okay.
Obviously, you don't know what number one means.
Ow, my balls.
Anyways.
Yeah. Okay. And the kid that hits the Cat in the Hat and the balls represents more capitalism.
Oh, so you're saying that are polluted by the greediness of the father that has all the money.
Exactly.
Go right away, anarchism. Okay, good job.
Exactly. Yeah. See, you thought I wouldn't pull through, but I pulled through.
But I don't see how socialism fits into this.
My improv skills were top notch.
Oh, so it was improv. It wasn't actually.
No. Cut that out.
You really just told me that.
Cut this all out. Cut this all out.
No, you can't cut it out.
I'm cutting. I have the power of editing.
If you cut it out, then I will actually just go on Twitter and YouTube and cut out this.
Are you going to cancel culture me?
Yes, I'm going to cancel culture you.
Don't cancel me.
I have already done it. If you
no. Okay. I'll keep it in the video, but
okay.
I was drugged. I didn't mean to say that.
Okay, sure.
What I said.
That's what they all say.
I plead insanity.
Do you plead the fifth, Seth?
No. I plead insanity.
Do you not know what the fifth is?
No, I know what the fifth is.
Good.
You
know your rights.
Yeah, I know my rights. Don't even talk to me about my rights. Cause I know about my rights. Dang it. I know all about them. I know my constitutional, my civil.
What's the constitutional rights?
Right to go bam bam with my gun.
That's your civil. That's your Bill of Rights, Seth.
No.
Number one, freedom of speech and a bunch of other things. Number two, right to bear arms.
Yeah, right to go bam bam. That's my right. I can go bam bam if I want.
To be honest, I do. What's your view on Seth?
I don't know.
I don't care. You don't, Seth. Don't hide yourself from the public. Show your true colors.
I don't really know what I think about it. I don't want people to go shooting other people and killing people.
All right.
I just don't like killing. I would rather people not kill.
Okay, so what do you think we should do about it?
I think we should not kill.
Okay, but do you think we should like have more laws against guns, or do you think we should keep guns like a free thing?
I guess.
I understand that we have the right to bear arms, but should a man with depression or a man with a bipolar own a gun?
Probably not.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, if a person's insane, then they shouldn't own a gun.
If they are a felon, they probably shouldn't. They definitely should not own a gun.
If they're a felon with known criminal records of murder or homicide, then yeah.
And if they are like I said, that's what they should check for before they give you your gun. Obviously, they'll find a way around it.
Yeah.
But if we're going to keep the police force like we should, I'm just kidding. No, we shouldn't. Then they can get rid of those people. But I don't think they will because they're like, well, I like old America whenever they had guns for everyone.
Yeah, I just don't really see the use for guns, to be honest, because like
I can understand if we were thrives off of hunting.
yeah,
but we're not.
If it's like hunting with like a 22 caliber, then yeah, I understand that. As long as you're not just shooting deer like willy nilly.
Oh, well, that's a 10-pointer.
No, it's a.
I got a 14-point today.
It's a life. I respect all life.
Yeah. Like I was telling you earlier, we caught mice on this trap.
Yeah.
And they were just there and they were dying.
Oh.
Yeah. And I was like, well, I don't want them to die. I'd feel really horrible because I can just hear them squealing in pain. So what I did was I took them outside up that place where we go and I let them free.
Oh.
Now, I won't say that the cat Carlos didn't let them free.
No.
Probably killed them.
Oh no. You just granted them a faster death.
Well, I'd rather wouldn't you rather die a fast, painful death or a slow, painful death?
Fast, painful death. That's how I would like to go. Just get it over with, man. That's why I'd rather be shot in the head than stabbed in the liver and slowly bleed out unless they finish me off.
Finish him.
Finish him.
New finish hims on the new fatality things on Mortal Kombat 11. Now they're called friendships or something like that.
Friendships?
Yeah, where you just become friends with the person instead of killing them.
I don't know if that's real.
It is a real thing. You can look it up.
I don't know about that.
You can look it up, I swear.
Okay, I'll look it up after I get back from the bathroom. But Will, I got a mission for you.
What?
Okay, jeez.
What?
Okay. I want you to I want you to entertain the people while I'm gone.
All right.
There's no guarantee that it won't be edited out, but I probably won't. So yeah, I'll be right back.
All right.
All right, I love you. I love you guys. Be safe. I love you.
Alright, guys, so, since I'm the only one here, I'm gonna sing a song by a pretty famous YouTuber. It's called Hey Fat Boy, alright? Hey Fat Boy, you wanna fight? Okay, you wanna fight? Alright, you wanna fight? Yeah. Hey Fat Boy, okay, you wanna fight? Yeah, you wanna fight? Alright. I don't know the rest of the lyrics, guys. I'm sorry. I can't do this. Seth is the only one that keeps me sane here. I am locked in my house right now. There is no food. There is no there is no light. I'm just sitting here in front of a computer, and Seth has failed to feed me for the past few months. I've been eating my Toy Story 4 disc. I have multiple, and I have been also drinking my own urine. It's very disgusting, very disgusting. And I know Seth is going to hear this whenever he's recording, which might lead to me getting beaten. But hopefully, you people out there can hear this, unless if he edits this out. So he probably will. Please don't edit this out, Seth. Please, please don't. Please. There is a picture of me. I don't know how I can see it because it's so dark in here. My windows are boarded up. I think he's back.
Hello.
Okay. Hello.
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 So, what did you guys talk about when I was gone?
We were talking about good times, buddy.
Oh yeah. Are you sure you wasn't doing propaganda stuff?
No, I wasn't doing propaganda stuff.
Okay. I'll have to go over the footage.
All right. Yo, why is Nintendo advertising Black Lives Matter on their Switch?
I don't know, because it's an important event.
No, I'm joking. I actually.
Yeah.
There was a. There was a. There was a kid on my Instagram who decided that'd be a great idea. Also, check out my Instagram at Willis the Billis, or Willis _ the Billis, or at Willis _ the _ Billis.
Yeah.
Okay, so I posted songs that you can riot to, and one of them was the one by NWA, the Police, coming straight from the underground, and he commented something about how our society cannot sustain without police. And I thought he was really dumb.
I mean,
It wasn't the fact that he said that our society can't sustain without police. I think it's more that, he's just complaining because I played a song.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like our society could sustain without police. Because, I mean, it has to. Because if no society means no friendship or something, I don't know. But just so you guys know, when I said like when I said all, like something about all life, I'm not promoting all lives, because F that, because I'm not a part of all lives. I'm a part of BLM, because it's a fucked up thing that we're doing, and like not BLM, not the movement, like that's not a effed up thing. Like the fact that police are doing that sort of stuff.
Police are spraying people just because they want peaceful protests.
Yeah, like I think I said this in the last episode, but I don't support looting. I support protesting.
I don't think anyone supports looting. It's a crime.
Yeah, but I can see why they're looting in a sense. Because I mean, like when you look back on history, like we done that before. Like when we was going through the like being independent from Great Britain, we destroyed shit all the time.
Well, you want to know something that you want to know why it's fair for if black people looted?
Be careful
And I
about your
know this sounds
be
like racist.
be
It'll turn around. Just let me tell you my.
yeah. I was just gonna say be careful about your wording.
Okay, so back in like who knows when, I don't remember when, there was a thing called Black Wall Street. Now you know what Wall Street is, correct?
Yeah.
It's where all the big businesses are with all the big white businessmen.
Yeah.
Black Wall Street was the Wall Street with all the big black businessmen.
Yeah.
Anyways, they were really successful, almost as successful as Wall Street, and the white men started getting scared. So you know what they did?
What?
They got the whole entire police force and like I guess armies, I don't know. They dropped bombs on there and they looted the.
Damn.
And Black Wall Street does not exist anymore
Wait,
because of white.
hold on, let me look that up. Because if this for real happened, like Black Wall Street.
You won't find much information on it because white news and all that tries to cover it up. And I'm not going like black people and white people because I'm subjecting them to their own race. I think everyone should be just considered equal. I'm saying it because
Yeah, for real.
it's just you know.
The devastation of Black Wall Street. Tulsa, Oklahoma, 1921. A wave of racial violence destroyed an affluent African American community, seen as a threat to white-dominated American capitalism. In 1921, Tulsa, Oklahoma Greenwood district, known as Black Wall Street, was one of the most prosperous African American communities in the United States. But on May 31 of that year, the Tulsa Tribune reported that a black man, Dick Walland, attempted to rape a white woman, Sarah Page. Whites in the area refused to wait for the investigation process to play out, sparking 2 days of unprecedented racial violence. 35 city blocks went up in flames, 300 people died, and 800 were injured. Defense of white female virtue was the express motivation for the collective racial violence. Accounts vary on what happened between Page and Rowland in the elevator of the Drexel building. Yet, as a result of the Tulsa Tribune's racial inflammatory report, black and white armed mobs arrived at the courthouse. Scuffles broke out and shots were fired. Since the blacks were outnumbered, they headed back to Greenwood, but the enraged whites were not far behind, looting and burning businesses and homes along the way. Wow.
I told you that's what happened.
Yeah, that's messed up.
It's messed up. Like they don't have any proof that he raped a woman. So why did they go on ahead and do it? Because they were afraid of black people gaining actual, dominance.
I'm sorry to like take away from the situation, but there's a thing on here that says in Han Dynasty China, or Han or Han or whatever, bisexuality was the norm. And it just shows like a old Chinese painting of these two guys.
Nice.
Yeah, but back to the topic. Yeah, that was messed up.
Like, I don't understand why we thought it was a great idea. And there's people that don't believe that racism exists, or
Yeah,
they believe that people or white or black people getting mad at white people is racist or counter racist.
yeah, like, I mean, I can understand why African Americans are mad at white people, and if they don't trust white people, I can understand that because there's such a distrust between whites and blacks and all races to begin with.
If you are a viewer and you are black and or white and or Asian and or Hispanic and or Arabic and or Brazilian and whatever, I respect you.
Yeah. This is like a no judgment zone on race, sexuality, gender, on any of that.
And that's another thing that you got to think about. The capital of the people more against the races that are other than just white people.
Say that again. You cut out a little bit.
It's more proof that capitalists are more more conceded to like white males than any other person on the planet.
Yeah.
They don't care about anyone else except for white people.
Yeah. It's hard getting a job. I mean, I have no personal experience with this at all, but it's hard getting a job, and especially like a big business job, if you are of a different color.
Yeah, that's actually you can get a lawsuit if you fire someone because of their color.
Yeah, because it's discriminatory. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's cool.
You're in like laws and stuff. Like you're not. It says that you cannot like deny or fire someone
based on
based on their culture or their race or sexual orientation, but it still happens anyways.
And people get away with it because they go.
Yeah, because it's not enforced, and like there's no like proof of them doing it just because of your color. Like they would have to outright tell you.
Yeah, but we need to rebuild America. That's all I'm gonna say. We need to rebuild. We need to remember where we're from and then rebuild from there.
I wouldn't say I wouldn't say we need to remember where we were, because I mean the discovery and the building of America seems like exciting and like good and nothing was wrong. But no, there was a lot wrong back then. What I think we need to do, I think we just need to like make new. I'm trying to find words to describe it. I mean, we shouldn't forget about our past, but we shouldn't try and build our future on the past.
Yeah, we need to progress further.
Yeah, we need to progress. And
you guys are progressives? That's what people are gonna be like now. And then they're gonna get mad at us because we're talking about progressive.
Yeah, I'm actually like, I wish we lived in a more progressive world, to be honest. Like, but without forgetting about like where we came from, and like.
But that's what I'm trying to say is that America got rid of that idea a long time ago.
What, progressive?
Yeah, progressing. or they try to.
Progressive. Save on auto insurance.
But like,
So
communism was a way of trying to progress or attempt at it. Like the government itself was an attempt to try to, progress further into the future.
yeah, I guess so. I don't know.
Like, think about it. Like, they were trying to come up with an idea, like a type of government that could help and benefit all people and make everyone have the same amount of everything that they want.
But the government itself isn't like a bad idea. It's just the people that run it when there was communism. Like,
Oh yeah, Stalin was not a good leader.
no, he was not a good leader and he was not a good person.
Mm-mm. I can agree on that.
Yeah.
I do enjoy communism in a weird way. I don't really want communism. I'm more a socialist. Okay, I believe if you can somehow combine like the idea of capitalism and put some type of socialist ideas into it, which is what America kind of is, you could probably make a good country. But there are weird ways that you have to benchmark it and everything. It's weird how it would work.
Yeah.
Like, I think there should be checks in government that, well, where we are right now, we need some type of ban on like fracking and stuff like that because that is ruining our ecosystem.
Yeah. I mean, I can agree there. I wish we could find a better like resource.
We already have, but we can't implement it because oil is so good.
Yeah. It.
Like, seriously, Donald Trump, I know you're not watching this, but if you are, while you're president, do your best to try and get rid of fracking because while it's a great business idea, you don't understand how helpful it would be if we used electric instead of oil.
Yeah. I. I mean, there's like I forgot like the actual name of it, but there's this like thing that's related to plutonium or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And if you put like a small bit into it, it like stabilizes it, and it's like supposed to be really powerful and like really good for the environment or something like that. It's like cleaner energy.
Yeah.
And it's more powerful than pretty much anything we got right now, I think. I don't know, I watched a video on it, so I'm not going to be getting everything about it right. And some of the science in that video may have been incorrect, but
Well, honestly, we just need some type of system that can benefit the environment and us at the same time. Like, if we can
yeah.
find a way to reproduce resources faster, that would be good. We're also going to need to find a way to obviously find more space for human life because, you know,
Oh, dude, I want to. I really do want to become an astronaut, or at least be like a pilot
I don't.
that can like go through space and stuff like that. When we're able to like do that type of stuff. I'm really inspired by Star Trek Enterprise
Well,
because
Seth, maybe one day we can be space mates.
yeah, that's the name of the podcast. Yeah, um, but I I want to be the first people to like colonize the moon, or at least want to be like.
That's
I at least want.
impossible with the technology we have right now.
Actually, we're not that far away from it.
Well, I mean, if we can find a way to make sure that if like it's on the light side of the, like the side where the sun hits, we don't get burnt to a crisp, and when it's on the dark side, we don't get cold.
Oh, there's already technology for that, Will.
Like what? Tell me, Seth. I need to know.
I don't know the name of it, but there's already technology for it, and we can already sustain electricity on the Earth. I mean, on the moon with the technology we have. It's just a matter of resources.
What are we gonna do? Bring a pack of Duracell to the moon every year?
No. There's a way to actually use the dust and like the materials from the moon to actually like turn it into energy. Not like actually turn the raw materials into energy, but like at least that's what I think.
Okay,
If
you got to admit one thing though about like living on the moon.
mm-hmm.
The jumping would be so weird. Like
It
imagine
would,
jumping.
yeah. It would take some time to getting used to, but our bones and stuff like that would get used to it in about like a year, or maybe even months, or maybe more years. I don't know. I don't know how long it would take for our bodies to adjust to the moon. Oh, and do you know what's cool?
What?
This will be a plus for me. Uh, if we ever go back to Earth from being on the moon for a while and our bodies like change, while we're on Earth, like we'd be taller. Do you know that?
Seth
Yeah.
could finally be 6 feet tall.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know if I'd get to 6 feet, but like it like stretches out your spine a little bit, like when you're
You know that
in space.
NASA's already found out about teleportation, kinda.
No. I'll have to research into it, see if it's legit.
Apparently, they like teleported a fridge to space.
It's cool. If did you know that the like footage from the like the UFO footage has already been debunked?
What do you mean?
Like it's like the UFO footage that came out like recently.
Okay. Well, I didn't see it.
Oh, well, there's this UFO footage that came out recently from a U.S. Navy ship, I guess, and it showed this thing like flying through the air.
Whoa. It's probably just an airplane. I believe in aliens, don't get me wrong, but
I,
I don't think they exist that much. Like,
like I feel like they could exist.
I feel like they exist, don't get me wrong, it's just I wish at one point they would come down to the earth and just be friends and vibe with us.
it it could be the anthill situation. Like, do you know that?
What, like they could be really big?
Well, like they're just so like advanced that okay, like look at the situation from this little like theory thing. Like you're in the forest and you're walking and you notice an anthill. And usually when you like go by an anthill, the ants don't usually notice you. And like they're not paying attention to you at all. They're just minding their own business. What if we're like unperceivable, or like they're not able to like perceive us and they just see us as like a force of nature? Like what if they can't see us or they can't comprehend us, and when we're dicking around with them, what if we're just like, what if they don't notice that we're just like some big like human being messing up their stuff, or like this big being of the universe messing up their stuff.
I don't know. Then I guess we're horrible people.
That it's not the thing to take away from this, but what if that's the same thing with us? Like, what if aliens have tried to like contact us and they can see us and everything, but we can't see them because they're too
That would be scary.
because like they're far too advanced. The way I think of it, I feel like there will be some more advanced species, and then there will be some less advanced species. And if we ever do get to a interstellar like version of space travel, then we'll be able to find them and stuff like that. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, that'd be cool if we could just like teleport to wherever we want to.
Yeah, it would. I'm more focused on like just space travel in general instead of teleportation. Because I like space. Like, I'd be fine with dying in space, to be honest. Like,
If you die in space and no one else would know that you're dead, they would be like, "Oh, well."
exactly.
And the thing to know that we'll never truly like see all of the space,
Yeah.
all space or whatever. That's kind of terrifying. That we'll never see everything. It's not really terrifying, but it's kind of just sad
Yeah.
that we won't be able to experience all the beauty of the universe.
I mean, me and you probably won't survive to see humans colonize Mars. But we'll probably we might, but that's just iffy might. Like, we'll probably be able to survive unless we die early. We'll probably be able to survive to like see the early colonization of the moon. And what's cool about it is that the moon will have its own like kind of government, because because the people who colonize the moon are the people that govern it. Like, well, I mean, it would be connected in some way to Earth, but it wouldn't be completely connected. It'd be like a completely different country. But in this case, it's a planet. Well, a moon. It's a completely different like place. So we have the power, if we become big, like people in government and in space travel, we have the power to govern the moon. So that's pretty cool. I just can't wait for that. I mean,
that'd be great.
That would be cool. I just want to like go to space. That's on my bucket list. I at least want to go to space before I die. Dude, what if like when I'm like super old, like I can get permission to like go in a space ship and fly out in space and be released into space. Like my final dying wish is to be released in space.
That'd be cool.
That would be
So your
cool.
body would break immediately.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it would just break into chunks, I think.
No.
No.
You'd get radiation burns and stuff like that, and be completely cold. Well, I mean,
Why does that happen?
what?
Why does it even happen?
Oh, because there's just so much radiation in space, and some of that radiation's from the sun too, because the sun's shining always, and well, like the reason the Earth doesn't burn up is because the atmosphere and like the magnetic field that's around Earth.
And there's a layer that protects us from it.
Yeah.
The clouds protect us from the sun.
Yeah, well, it's mostly the atmosphere because it disperses the light and radiation, stuff like that. Did you know that like solar flares are CEMs from the sun, which is like big plasma like balls of energy that come towards Earth, and like when they come towards Earth, the atmosphere disperses the energy, like the plasma, and it directs it towards the North and South Pole. And
Wait, what?
what?
Say that one more time.
So like these solar flare type things,
Yeah.
called CEMs. It's basically plasma, and when it's getting launched towards Earth, uh, when it hits it, the magnetic field and the atmosphere like work together to like move the plasma, and the atmosphere disperses it to the North and South Pole. And like when it reaches the North and South Pole, like it turns into like lights, and that's what aurora borealis is, or the auroras. That's what they are.
Oh.
Yeah,
They're just solar flares.
pretty much, or like what plasma is left from the sun. I'm pretty sure. Forgive me if I'm wrong on that, but uh, what else was he talking about? I forgot.
I don't know.
Wow, we went on like a political and space journey.
Well, space is also political if you think about it.
Mm,
There's a space force made by the U.S. Army.
yeah, that is true. I don't know. I mean, space isn't really political. It's just humans that make it political. Like space itself is political. It's so weird. Uh, Space is awesome.
it's pretty cool.
Yeah. How do you want to go? How do you want to die?
The least painful death possible. So probably like death to like a syringe going into me, or while I'm sleeping.
All right.
Like if I'm sleeping and I just got shot in the head, I'd probably be like, okay, well I'm dead now.
Yeah. I mean, unless you like don't die immediately. I mean, you don't always die immediately. Like your brain's still on, but like
Yeah.
as long as you're not cautious, you know.
Conscious.
Yeah.
Conscious, yeah.
Yeah. As long as you're not conscious, you won't know what happened. Like you'll just be dead and your brain's off. And depending on whether heaven actually exists or some sort of afterlife exists, then you'll be like, oh, cool. Then, unless you go to hell, or like a version of hell in either afterlife, then you won't be like, oh, you'll be like, ah!
Help.
Unless you end up in purgatory, then you just be like, oh, you you'll be sad. I I feel like purgatory would be exciting and boring at the same time. Like
Yeah.
you in like the first like few minutes or hours or whatever, you'd be like, uh, uh, where am I? And then like once you get used to it, you'll be like, okay, this is boring. How long am I going to stay here?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if there is no afterlife, then you'll just be dead. You know,
Mm-hmm.
your conscious will cease to exist. No thinking. You'll just be gone forever. Well, your conscious will be gone. Your body will be, well, depending if you get a casket. I actually want a natural burying, so my body nutrients can go to Earth. Can go to Earth and be one with the Earth. Well,
Yeah, I heard you. You want to be one with
Earth.
earthquake?
Could you remember earthquake? Oh, my legs. Oh, are you doing something, bro? Are you picking up chicks?
No.
No. Well, I mean,
Oh my god.
it's an
I'm
hour.
sorry.
It's an hour and 5 minutes, so we could end it here. Just keep talking about things that we want to talk
I
about.
don't care. It's whatever you want, man.
It's whatever you want, man. Oh god. Oh god. My body is dying. Oh. Oh. So, let's review what we talked about today.
We started off with why Cat in the Hat is political.
Yeah, what's secretly a political, or it means shit. I don't know. I can't think right now. It is a political. It has a double meaning. Basically, it has a political double meaning behind it. With the Cat in the Hat being anarchy, the guy that
Tries to take the mom as capitalism.
yeah,
The mom is the government, and the kids are the people that are
the U.S. citizens.
the citizens of people. Yeah.
Yeah,
And then the fish is socialism.
yeah, and thing one.
And then background guy one is I don't know what background guy one was.
Yeah, and me and you are we're just the thing one and thing two. It's just us in the background doing anarchy's bidding.
And then we talked about Black Lives Matter and to
Space.
space. Yeah, just talking about space.
Yeah.
I give this podcast a strong 8 to a light 9 on this one.
Yeah. Anthony Fantana here.
Hi everyone, Beep Tano here.
Oh, can we not say his name?
No, I'm joking. We can. I was just making a joke.
Okay, I was worried for a second. Is this video going to get taken down by Anthony Fantana? Tana, whatever. Well, I guess that's the end of the Space Mates podcast, episode 2. There's a fun podcast, actually.
Mm-hmm.
We had some good jokes in the beginning, then it got a little serious at the end. It wasn't that bad. Well,
yeah, it was.
All right, guys.
Like and subscribe. Go subscribe to my channel too, because it's pretty funny.
Yeah, and as always, crunkygamers or Will's channel will be in the description. Go check it out. He makes good content.
I do. Not really. It's actually pretty bad.
And while you're doing that, make sure to like and subscribe. I deeply appreciate it. And we'll be doing more of this, hopefully. And that's it. This has been your co-host, Mushy Pillow.
No, you mean your host, Mushy
Yeah.
Pillow. You're not Koa.
Yeah, this is your host, Mushy Pillow.
Now.
and with your co-host, Crunky Gamer. And we'll see you guys in the next podcast.
Big energy. Goodbye.
Later.